So today we are talking of India first. There was a time when the Prime Minister of India talked China first. Just till China gets it, हम अपना क्यों में खड़े रहें, अब हमारी बारी आएगी, कभी न कभी आएगी. But first we must get China's work on this issue about what you say rewriting boundaries and you mentioned I think China Pakistan. I would like you people really to understand today how the problem with China developed. What you are talking about. In 1950, there was actually an exchange of views between Sardar Patel and Pandit Nehru on the issue of China. Okay, this is the last few months before Sardar Patel passed away. Sardar Patel warned Nehru, saying today with the change, because communists had taken power in 1949, today we are, and they entered Tibet. He said, today we are facing a situation of two fronts, which for India has never happened in our history. Secondly, whatever the Chinese are saying, actually I feel their intent is not good. And therefore, let us take the precautions, let us build a policy around this. Nehru's position was, he was completely dishonest. Okay? His view was that no, you are being unnecessarily suspicious of Chinese. They are, this government has not shown any reason for us to be suspicious. Then he says it is impossible for anybody to attack us across the Himalayas. Okay. So these are wild adventures, these are not something which would ever happen. And we should not build a policy based on these kind of wild theories and suspicions. So it totally distance. Now it wasn't only on the border. We at that time, there was a few years later, there was a debate about UNSC. Should India be given a UN seat at that time? So Pandit Nehru's position at that time was, he said, well, we deserve a seat, but first we must ensure China gets it. Okay. So today we are talking of India first. There was a time when the Prime Minister of India talked China first. Okay. Just till China gets it, हम अपना क्यों में खड़े रहें, अब हमारी बारी आएगी, कभी न कभी आएगी. But first we must get China's work. So lot of these issues I have actually dealt with in my book. Even Pakistan, as you have said. So in the case of Pakistan, I think it is, people know that Sardar Patel was opposed to our going to the United Nations, because he knew that in United Nations different powers will use United Nations. हमने आपको पता है कि जज जो है, अगर ईमानदार जज नहीं है, तो who will go to that court? It was like a common sense view here, but yet we went. And once we went there, also pressure was put. The army was told, that part, it is enough. Please stop there. There also, a lot of these decisions Nehru made by listening to Sheikh Abdullah. So we have ended up in a situation. Today when we talk about, our boundaries, our territories, not, you said, rewrite boundaries. Our boundaries are still our boundaries. We should never ever doubt that. But our problem today is what happened in the past. In fact, a lot of the problems today in the country is, in the last 10 years we have tried to deal with many issues that we inherited in the past. Some of them we have been more successful, some of them may take more time, but these will be challenges. And I think, certainly in the case of, Kashmir,